Welcome to the Coins Information HD channel, another deep dive into the world of numismatics, where history, craftsmanship, and market value come together in the palm of your hand. Today, we're exploring a small but historically rich Canadian coin, the 1995 Queen Elizabeth II 1-cent coin with no mint mark. Though it may appear unassuming at first glance, this humble penny carries layers of historical significance, artistic design, and collector intrigue. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or simply curious about what might be hiding in your change jar, this episode will provide everything you need to know about this iconic Canadian cent, from its origins to its current value in the modern coin market of 2025. Let's start by setting the stage. The year was 1995. Canada, like many nations, was in the midst of political and economic shifts. The coinage system remained stable, and the Royal Canadian Mint continued producing circulating currency for daily use. Among these coins was the familiar 1-cent piece, a denomination that had been part of Canadian commerce for over a century. The 1995 1-cent coin bore the likeness of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, a representation that had become synonymous with Canadian currency. This particular portrait, sculpted by Canadian artist Dora de Pettery Hunt, was first introduced in 1990 and continued to be used throughout the decade. The 1995 edition marked a continuation of tradition, a symbol of national identity, and a subtle yet dignified tribute to Canada's ties with the monarchy. Unlike earlier years when some coins featured distinct mint marks to indicate where they were produced, the 1995 1-cent coin lacks a mint mark entirely. This was not an error or anomaly, it was simply a standard for many Canadian coins at the time, particularly those minted in Ottawa. The absence of a mint mark is therefore typical, not rare, though it often leads to confusion among casual observers. Now let's talk about the coin's physical specifications and design elements. The 1995 Canadian 1-cent coin is composed of bronze, which is primarily made of copper with small amounts of tin and zinc. It weighs approximately 2.5 grams and has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters. The edges are smooth, with no reading or serrations. The obverse of the coin features a right-facing portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, adorned with her iconic pearl necklace and softly styled hair. The inscription around the rim reads, Elizabeth II D.G. Regina, which stands for, Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen. The portrait is elegant and dignified, capturing the sovereign in a timeless fashion that adds regal character to this modest denomination. On the reverse side, we find the famous maple leaf twig design, a national symbol of Canada. Two maple leaves are shown attached to a single twig, a design created by G. Kruger Gray and first introduced in 1937. Below the maple leaves is the denomination, 1 cent, and directly beneath that, the date, 1995. The word, Canada, is boldly inscribed above the design. Despite its simplicity, the reverse remains one of the most recognized and celebrated designs in Canadian numismatics. Although more than 600 million of these coins were struck in 1995, they are no longer common in circulation. This is due in part to the Royal Canadian Mint's decision in 2012 to officially discontinue the production of the 1-cent coin. As a result, many older pennies have been withdrawn from circulation, melted down, or hoarded by collectors. The 1995 edition is not considered a rare coin in the traditional numismatic sense, but its condition plays a critical role in determining its desirability. Circulated examples are plentiful and can often be found in personal collections, old piggy banks, and coin rolls. However, coins that have remained in uncirculated or mint state condition are significantly scarcer and command a higher price on the collector's market. In particular, coins graded mint state 65 and above, especially those with original red luster, are highly valued. These coins have sharp detail, full mint brilliance, and show no signs of wear or handling. Coins with brown or red-brown toning are less desirable but still sought after by those looking to complete a full-year set or date. So, what is the 1995 no-mint mark Queen Elizabeth II 1-cent coin worth in today's market, specifically in 2025? The answer depends heavily on the coin's grade, condition, and visual appeal. In average circulated condition, most 1995 pennies are worth face value or slightly above. They are generally sold in bulk or included in mixed lots. However, As we move into higher grades, the value increases. In uncirculated condition, a standard mint state 63 red example might sell for around 1 to 2 Canadian dollars. A higher grade such as mint state 64 red could reach up to $5, while coins graded mint state 65 may fetch $10 to $20 depending on appeal and market demand. At the upper end of the spectrum, coins in mint state 66 or above, with deep red luster and minimal contact marks, can achieve values between $40 and $75. These examples are typically slabbed and certified by professional grading services, making them more attractive to serious collectors and investors. There are also specimen and proof-like versions, often struck with greater care and sold in special collector sets. These coins exhibit a higher level of detail and mirror-like surfaces. While not always worth more than mint state business strikes, their appeal lies in their pristine condition and limited availability. It is important to note that these values are estimates and can fluctuate based on market trends, auction activity, and collector interest. Coins with unusual toning, pristine luster, or strong eye appeal can sell for premiums, especially if they appear in third-party certified holders. Beyond monetary value, the 1995 no-mint mark Canadian penny carries a certain nostalgic and cultural significance. It represents a now-retired denomination, a specific portrait era of Queen Elizabeth II, and a period of Canadian coinage that has since evolved. For collectors, the appeal lies in assembling complete year sets, building mint state collections, or studying the small design nuances that can differ slightly from year to year. It also serves as an entry point into Canadian numismatics, offering a low-cost, accessible way to begin collecting without breaking the bank. Moreover, this coin serves as a tangible connection to a specific moment in history. The portrait of the Queen is not just an artistic choice, it's a symbol of continuity, national identity, and respect for tradition. The reverse, with its enduring maple leaf design, ties the coin unmistakably to Canada and its cultural heritage. Looking ahead, will the 1995 Canadian penny become a major investment coin? Most likely not in the traditional sense. It is not a rare coin by mintage numbers, nor does it feature a widely known error or misstrike that drastically boosts its value. However, as time goes on and fewer examples remain in pristine condition, the highest grade specimens may continue to appreciate slowly. More importantly, it serves as a cornerstone for collectors of Canadian coinage, a reminder of a time when even the smallest denominations had a place in everyday life. For those who appreciate coinage as both art and history, the 1995 1-cent coin stands as a quiet yet enduring testament to a nation's story, its monarch, and its minting legacy. So, the next time you come across a 1995 Canadian penny, especially one in beautiful, red lustrous condition, take a moment to admire the details, consider its journey, and reflect on how something so small can carry so much meaning. Thank you for joining us on this detailed exploration of the 1995 no-mint mark Queen Elizabeth II Canada 1-cent coin. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth numismatic content. And as always, keep collecting, keep learning, and never underestimate the value of a single coin.